His wife is an anesthesiologist. His wife is an anesthesiologist. The legendary football player retired at the peak of his career. The legendary football player retired at the peak of his career. He said to his sister, "I won the lottery." He said to his sister, "I won the lottery." Said. What a talented musician. What a talented musician. Fail to collect. Fail to collect. I go to the market to buy something to eat for my friends. I go to the market to buy something to eat for my friends. Can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have a glass of water, please? My pleasure. My pleasure. I have already finished my homework, he said to his friend. I have already finished my homework, he said to his friend. All necessary resources should be allocated. All necessary resources should be allocated. Can't they fill? Can't they fill? Can I paint now? Can I paint now? Was his wife a fashion designer? Was his wife a fashion designer? I have a meeting every workday morning. I have a meeting every workday morning. Songwriter 2 later in the morning? Songwriter 2 later in the morning? Which is your favorite zoo? Which is your favorite zoo? Can't they climb for 2 weeks? Can't they climb for 2 weeks? I've seen that movie. I've seen that movie. They have. They have. Your nephew's caretaker. Your nephew's caretaker. Your brothers were merchants. Your brothers were merchants. You are not cream. You are not cream. He may need your advice. He may need your advice. Can I use your toilet before I leave? Can I use your toilet before I leave? Sorry, all our rooms face the parking lot. Sorry, all our rooms face the parking lot. He would deny it after 4 nights. He would deny it after 4 nights. Beneficiary. Beneficiary. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. The answer to the question is 42. The answer to the question is 42. They must be tired after such a long journey. They must be tired after such a long journey. I saw the man who was your father. I saw the man who was your father. Was your colleague the dean? Was your colleague the dean? I do not know what to do. I do not know what to do. Mary will be aware of this situation. Mary will be aware of this situation. You need to arrive at the meeting on time. You need to arrive at the meeting on time. What should I do? What should I do? Is our daughter free? Is our daughter free? Can they become a secretary right away? Can they become a secretary right away? How are you? How are you? Are his siblings interviewers? Are his siblings interviewers? Weren't they often translators? Weren't they often translators? One of the warriors. One of the warriors. There is homework tomorrow, said the teacher. There is homework tomorrow, said the teacher. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Energetic. Energetic. She wants to try bungee jumping. She wants to try bungee jumping. We will start the meeting as soon as everyone arrives. We will start the meeting as soon as everyone arrives. Is it called at 1 a.m.? Is it called at 1 a.m.? Then he may not be a sportscaster. Then he may not be a sportscaster. They are working on a group project. They are working on a group project. Were their wives shoemakers? Were their wives shoemakers? Mary and I are going shopping. Mary and I are going shopping. Tree damaged by lightning had to be removed. Tree damaged by lightning had to be removed. Was his brother a painter? Was his brother a painter? I won't go out if the ground is wet. I won't go out if the ground is wet. The movie was watched by millions of people. The movie was watched by millions of people. Were their grandmothers agents? Were their grandmothers agents? I have 2 brothers, he told me. I have 2 brothers, he told me. Breaking point. Breaking point. They'll be volunteering at the food bank next Saturday. They'll be volunteering at the food bank next Saturday. Could he be a scientist then? Could he be a scientist then? Should I fire the warrior at dusk? Should I fire the warrior at dusk? I watch movies when I'm bored. I watch movies when I'm bored. Have you experienced this problem before? Have you experienced this problem before? They knew about the surprise party in advance. They knew about the surprise party in advance. We did not appear daily. We did not appear daily. He is a creative writer and has published several books. He is a creative writer and has published several books. I will be speaking fluently this time next year. I will be speaking fluently this time next year. Are you depressed? Are you depressed? Should you buy the assistant soon? Should you buy the assistant soon? They practiced their piano skills every day. They practiced their piano skills every day. We must not hide. We must not hide. If they bought tickets, they could win the lottery. If they bought tickets, they could win the lottery. Can't I think? Can't I think? Couldn't they focus? Couldn't they focus? Should it wash? Should it wash? He does not agree with the decision. He does not agree with the decision. At that moment, I realized that I forgot my wallet at home. At that moment, I realized that I forgot my wallet at home. Could you pass me the salt, please? Could you pass me the salt, please? I wish I could travel to space. I wish I could travel to space. Didn't it happen? Didn't it happen? You can develop 10 years. You can develop 10 years. Will they contact? Will they contact? You need a lot of money, save more. You need a lot of money, save more. By the time they graduate, we'll have already planned the graduation party. By the time they graduate, we'll have already planned the graduation party. John is aware of this. John is aware of this. We don't have a cat. We don't have a cat. He doesn't have to cook tonight. We order pizza. He doesn't have to cook tonight. We order pizza. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. She has been doing ballet since she was a child. She has been doing ballet since she was a child. Should you give at sunrise? Should you give at sunrise? Then you don't fix one in the morning. Then you don't fix one in the morning. I was a student. I was a student. Please don't be in a hurry. Please don't be in a hurry. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. Superstition. Superstition. Was your stepmother an alchemist? Was your stepmother an alchemist? Should you say it often? Should you say it often? Unsuitable. Unsuitable. Infrastructure. Infrastructure. Then you don't fix one in the morning. Then you don't fix one in the morning. The condition of the roads is a major concern for passengers. The condition of the roads is a major concern for passengers. Does it every year? Does it every year? The house is beyond criticism. The house is beyond criticism. Please lie down and relax, the doctor will be with you shortly. Please lie down and relax, the doctor will be with you shortly. Do we have to serve after 4 midnight? Do we have to serve after 4 midnight? Wasn't he the postman every month? Wasn't he the postman every month? They go to school by bus. They go to school by bus. We've known each other since high school. We've known each other since high school. Should not say next year. Should not say next year. Wasn't I eligible? Wasn't I eligible? The dress is too big for her. The dress is too big for her. Small suitcases are light, but large ones are heavy. Small suitcases are light, but large ones are heavy. You don't diversify. You don't diversify. Kinds of shapes. Kinds of shapes. Taken into account. Taken into account. She looks sad. She looks sad. He's been drawing the picture for several hours. He's been drawing the picture for several hours. He is very skilled at playing the piano. He is very skilled at playing the piano. Were her relatives stylists? Were her relatives stylists? I'm going to take a photography course next semester. I'm going to take a photography course next semester. Before we sign the contract, let's review the terms and conditions. Before we sign the contract, let's review the terms and conditions. They are playing football in the park. They are playing football in the park. Nature. Nature. There are too many books on your shelf. There are too many books on your shelf. Your wife is a geologist. Your wife is a geologist. What kind of apple are you looking for? What kind of apple are you looking for? We were waiting for the concert to start. We were waiting for the concert to start. Have to have. Have to have. Is there a home decoration section in the store? Is there a home decoration section in the store? I have no opposing view. I have no opposing view. He played chess with his grandfather. He played chess with his grandfather. I attended a workshop to learn about financial planning. I attended a workshop to learn about financial planning. I see you. I see you. I would not specify. I would not specify. The cloak was blowing in the wind and it looked really romantic. The cloak was blowing in the wind and it looked really romantic. Is his daughter a forester? Is his daughter a forester? Is our husband a clown? Is our husband a clown? If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. If it snows tomorrow, we can go skiing. I will create at sunrise. I will create at sunrise. Will he not give after 4 evenings? Will he not give after 4 evenings? They watched a movie last night. They watched a movie last night. He wouldn't be a consultant next year. He wouldn't be a consultant next year. Even though the weather was unpredictable, we decided to have a picnic anyway. Even though the weather was unpredictable, we decided to have a picnic anyway. I just want them to like you. I just want them to like you. Fun. Fun. You will be waiting for the bus at 8. You will be waiting for the bus at 8. While I was sleeping, someone entered the room. While I was sleeping, someone entered the room. Did he calculate it the night before? Did he calculate it the night before? Shouldn't I live? Shouldn't I live?